Pass. Brady. Oh. My land. Cleveland. Bounce with your boys. Nah. Who's gonna get him? Let's go. Chagrin, Harvard, Miles, Quentin, Woody, Woodland for miles. Collinwood, Dennis on Edgewood, Kingswood, Linwood, St. Clair, we here. Beachwood, Superior, God nigga, you hear me? Cedar, Prospect, Euclid, you next, EC, West C, 9-3, that's me. 79 all the time, 79 on the ground, 1-4-7, leap, roll, get him, 36, got him, 55th, hopper, 46, I'm on a 46. I said what B said, mix to the mix. 1-4-0 and Buckeye, John Adams Shaker Boulevard. Where am I? Get it in high and hard. I'm on Wayne Park. It's rough. East Tech, just West Carver. Out of bond, don't even bother. It ain't the hell. What the hell? I'm trying to see. I give them hell. I'm in Brook Park, by the park. Oh yeah, I'm over there after dark. I'm in Raymond. You know I'm from Cleveland. That's where I stand. I said it's Cleveland. My name is Five. I got asked behind these beats and these boards. I got the bitch in the building with me now. And we are Ghettopass, Brady. Oh. Let me go back in real quick. 46, 79, and 93, the West C, East C, that's what you heard now. Euclid, Prospect, Cedar, car nigga, go ahead and respect now. Superior, Beachwood, St. Clair, Linwood, always we up in there now. This is what I be talking about. Welcome back to Ghettopass Radio. It's your boy Five Mull up in the building. I got Esther behind these beats and these boards. I got Da Vinci up in the building with us. This is how we doing it. Y'all see it. I'm like, that was a little jog right there. You know, that little money jog for the basic. Welcome back to the show. Y'all know Ghettopass Radio is brought to you by WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial. Or you can go right there to WOVU.org. Get the app, listen to Ghettopass Radio. Anywhere where you at on Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go and listen to Ghettopass Radio. WOVU.org. Go to get that done. You know. And also, Ghettopass Radio is brought to you by Ghettopass Radio. Go right there to the social medias. Check out some of the clips. And it can happen, all right? It's like, also, Ghettopass land right there in its entirety. Right there, Land Hustle TV. Right there on YouTube, you can check out Land Hustle TV and check out Ghettopass Radio in its entirety. That means in between the commercial breaks, y'all about to go on and get where we, continue in the conversation, expand on some of the subjects. And then, sometimes, it's not as PC as the radio can be. Get me? All right. So, welcome back to the show. What's up, guys? What's up, homies?
Yo.
What's up, Dutch?
What's up?
What's going on with you?
Not much, man. We got a guest in the building.
Yeah, we do. Go ahead.
Mr. Twine.
All right, we got that.
Is the
right.
Councilman, President of East Cleveland.
East Cleveland is back in the building. And if you had tuned into the show before this one, you know that we was talking about the shooting that happened in EC. It was like literally a few days after, Councilman Twine was on the show. And it was like, man, and we must have read each other's mind, Twine, because I was about to call you and, we was making a circle of calls to each other to talk about this. And first of all, welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
You got to get close to the microphone, please, my brother.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, man. sorry that you back here under these circumstances. You know, we wanted to have you back for something a little bit different. You know what I mean? And it just turned into this. We're talking about the shooting that transpired at the class reunion for Shaw.
Right.
And 6 injured. And 3 shootings. It was 3 shootings out there. I thought it was 1 shooting. You know what I mean? And then when I went and seen, you know, what
3 separate shootings.
And that's a lot of shootings and a lot of bodies. First of all, still I want to send out my prayers to the folks, you know, who fell victim to this. Well, how do you feel about this? This is the city that you're representing. This is supposed to be a joyous event, you know, that is traditional out there. What's going on? What's going on with you? How are you feeling about this? You was on the news with this. You've been in emergency council meetings. What's going on with how are you feeling about this one?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm really disturbed about it. You know, it's a lot of trauma that has happened throughout that city. When it came to the police, came to the people, it's a lot of trauma that came about through that event that shouldn't have never happened. Personally, I think that the mayor should have not had the event. You know, we only got about 2 to 3 police officers patrolling the streets. We only got, you know, so many firefighters and ambulance workers. Our equipment ain't up to standard. And here it is, you got thousands of people in the city that's taking away the services from the 13 or so thousand residents that's there. So here it is, all these emergencies that was there. I was actually at home in my tub soaking, and I was talking to the director of one of our facilities in East Cleveland. I told him, I said, bro, I think that something is definitely going to happen tonight. And as soon as I got off the phone with him, one song played that I was listening to. After that song, I heard pow, 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 pow. And then some other shots followed behind that, which I knew it had to been multiple shooters.
Retaliations or so much.
And so what happened, I called him. I got up out of the tub. I told him, I said, it went down. I said, I bet you some bodies up there. And I got dressed, went up there, and so help me God, people were shot. Police from Cleveland Heights, University Heights, Circle, excuse me, not Heights, but Circle Police was there. Everybody was just, you know, it was just horrific. All these shell casings and
Here's a question for you, Twan. Is that because I was reading this article that was done by the local news out here, and you know they was quoting you, you know, when you was talking about the event, and you was, you know, you said, you know, how, you know, the police has to have a presence out there, and you know when you with the budget and the way that the city is right now, budget-wise, you know, I know the first question that I'm going to ask is, like, where are they going to get the money at? Because the law enforcement situation out there is horrible. Horrible. You know what I mean? They can't catch. But EC is in a bad situation because of the corruption with the police department that in the past.
Right.
So, you know,
I'm just asking you because you did recognize, you did say that we already are having budget problems out there in EC. I'm saying how, you know what I mean? Because I would say, how come we can police ourselves? That was my thing. But with the budget situation the way it is out in EC, where do you think they're gonna get the money at? Even
When you say anything else, so
like any more events,
well,
or something like this, even with the festival or anything out there, where can we get more officers?
Balanced officer presence out there.
Well, first of all, this is going to have to, in my opinion, somebody need to take responsibility for this. Nobody is taking responsibility for the thousands of people that came up in there. They didn't, number one, they did not come up in there because we ain't got nothing but a Family Dollar. We got bars and abandoned buildings. I mean, what did they come there for? They only came for the event, which, is just like a fly trap. You throw an event with a bunch of girls, what that's going to breed? A bunch of guys, right?
Right.
So if you got a big party with no budget for security, you know what I'm saying? So here it is, thousands of young people in there coming to a city, all over the city. There wasn't no planning. There was no sit down with the fire. There was no sit down with the sheriffs. There was no sit down with the Ohio State Patrol. There was no sit down with Cleveland Heights. There was no sit down with Cleveland. There was no sit down with South Euclid. We got mutual. Hold on, let me answer his question. So there's a thing that's called mutual aid, and mutual aid is when you rely on different services. So. If that's Cleveland Heights and Cleveland Heights need help, we go up to Cleveland Heights. If South Euclid need help, we go up to South Euclid. Right. That's what's called mutual aid. But in East Cleveland's situation, he stated about the budget. There's no money there. And as us being a council, we're trying to get control. Like today, I just got a word that we got 2.6 million. And we didn't even know we got it. The mayor's office got it and didn't tell the council about it.
All right. Now, this is what I want to say before we go to break right here. Is that from all accounts and all outlets and everyone who was at the reunion for Shaw said that no one from their particular event was involved with any of the shootings. And I want to put that out there, that this is the facts, is that we're going to have to police ourselves, especially in these situations where the budgets are not fitting where we can do something with our own folks. That's just the way it is for me. I believe that at a certain point, we're going to have to stop asking for help. We're going to have to stop asking other people to help us. We're going to have to help ourselves. I don't care if we do it one child at a time, one person at a time, one house at a time, one neighborhood at a time. We got to do it. My name is Five. I got Esther behind these beats and these boards. I got Da Vinci up in the building with us. I got Twan up in the Councilman Twan up in the building with us. And we all Ghettopass Radio. We'll be right back. Boom. So look, this is what I'm saying. This what I'm saying.
How do you know what it's like?
I'm not sitting up here saying we don't need the police. But what I'm saying is that we're in a situation now where
I just know, man.
we can save ourselves a lot quicker than what they're going to do to try to get a budget to put them out there. And then we got to think on what police are they going to put out there. You got most people who are officials in EC who don't even live in EC. So first of all, we have to get more involved in our cities, not just EC. I mean, all over the country. All over the country, we're going to have to get more involved and more policing ourselves. And if we see something, we don't have to be combative and anything like that. Well, I think it's a way that we can address these problems without sounding like we're going to go get our gun too. You know what I'm saying, Twan? Okay. So go ahead, Twan. Finish up with you. Oh, you had something?
I wanted to get a point off.
Go ahead.
So if I throw a party, goes a party. Responsible.
Yeah. You're not against the partying. I was here. I bet you if you just hit the particular classes there, without the young class there, I'm quite sure that situation wouldn't happen over there like that. I'm just saying. I ain't predicting the future, but I'm just saying. I believe that. Not
out down there on you.
Okay.
That's when other people come up there. Y'all don't got no insurance. You're not professionally doing it. It's no account. Audience. You know, Zach had to have an army of police. You had to have more police. Like, okay, Glenville had the Zulus and everybody else at the event. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
all right. Hey, look here. We're about to go get it in. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to Land Hustle TV, YouTube, and like for y'all looking at some of these clips. I know that some of y'all gonna be clipping. Do your thing, you know what I mean? Because I'm not taking nothing back. Y'all, this is ridiculous. I'm ready, dog.
Speed it. Roll us out in 3.
Cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is. Get them. Fast. Ready. With your boys. No. It's gonna get like this here. Come on. 46, 55, 36. Lead roll 147, 79 to be whole. 33rd and West C, and EC, and that's me now. Euclid, Prospect, Cedar, Carnegie, Superior, 320 leader, St. Clair, Linwood, Kingsmore, Edgewood, Denison, Collinwood, Woodland, Wood Hill, Quincy, Mouse, Harvard, Chagrin. Oh yeah, I'm on Chagrin. I'll get it. Wade Park, Asbury, Lakewood, like it is rough. Wade Park and Asbury and Lakewood, they keep it cherry and no bell and 105 and Bay Trail. They keep it alive now. Frank Clump and Detroit and West 25. You get my point. West 17779. Madison on the grind, 71 goodies, East 12, East 9, oh yeah, goodies, West St. Clair, now getting my goodies, West 9, West 6, I'm on my goodies, I'm being good, y'all, now, Lakeside 189, low lane, hey, my name is Five, I got SWI these beats to these boys, I got the Busy in the building with us, I got Twine in the building with us, and we are Got 'em fast, ready. Oh, let me go back. Buckeye 140. Shaker Boulevard, come on, no. Halfway Park, Kennedy High, Quincy Wood, Hill, Woodland, getting me high. Chagrin, Harvard, Miles, Quincy, Wood Hill, Woodland for miles. Wildwood, Ghettopass, Edgewood, Kingswood, Linwood, St. Clair, we Hill. Carnegie, Cedar, Prospect, Euclid, a leader. East 12, West 19. EC, West C, you get me. 93rd, 99, 249. 131, gonna get my grind. I'm on 116, y'all can catch me. I'm at try to see. Y'all can come on and help me. I'm on one. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Sometimes my brain works faster than my mouth. So, I was thinking of how to put it together, and it just didn't happen right.
That's what people that stutter do.
What?
Yeah, their brain work faster than their mouth.
No, man.
Yeah, man.
They just stutter.
No, they stutter because their brain moves faster than their
How
mouth.
do they tell you that? How do they tell you that?
Okay, look it up.
No, I'm just saying, how do they tell you that? How do they say it?
Look it up.
No, just do it like they do it. No, stop. See? I got Esther behind the beats and the boards, and I got the Vinci and Councilman Twan in the building with me. Woo, man, sorry about that, guys. Welcome to Ghettopass Radio. Y'all know Ghettopass Radio is brought to you by WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial, or you can go to WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghettopass Radio anywhere where you at. That means Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen to Ghettopass Radio. WOVU.org, get the app. Listen to Ghettopass Radio anywhere where you at. And also, y'all know Ghettopass Radio is brought to you by Ghettopass Radio right here, man. That's what I'm talking about. Go to our local social medias and do all that thing and like and share and look at the clips and all that stuff. And then also, y'all know Ghettopass Radio is brought to you by Land Hustle TV, where y'all go ahead and check us out in our entirety, the whole show. In between what we talking about, when I say go to commercial, I mean, I ain't going to commercial. We over here about to do some more with it.
You need to see the live to see it all.
So that's what we doing right now. So go and check us out on Land Hustle TV. Boom. So look, we got Councilman Twan in here for East Cleveland, and we just was talking about the Shaw shooting, and like I said, shout out to all the folks who fell victim to that, and hopefully, we can find a way to get out of this. But since we're on this Councilman Twan, I want to get at you about the whole thing of it's the gun responsibility part. The gun responsibility part, where there's got to be some way where these kids, or these kids are getting these guns, and they're getting them at an abundant rate. I'm talking about they're getting some really, really high-powered guns. Like back in my day, you get a 22, that was like considered like a real, gun. So where we at as far as trying to get some type of gun responsibility, at least going in EC?
Well, that's bigger than East Cleveland. To be honest with you, that's federal. Federal down to state, down to trickle down to the cities. Cleveland tried to do something in regards to these guns and everything, about long guns, about how they carry it, and so on and so on. The bottom line is as we all know, how the game happens where these kids get these guns. And, now that they done opened up this gun rights thing and stand your ground and everything like that, it's just all about the responsibility of the mindset. And the mindset is that, if it's about the video game, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, then that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like the Wild Wild West, because it's not, responsibility. People don't take accountability of the culture.
Well, that was the reason I'm glad you answered that in that way, because I was speaking about both types of responsibility, not just in the law ways. I mean, as far as guns in the open. Say something to them, or try to take some responsibility, because it's a victim to the situation that's going on right now. And I just think that we have to take responsibility as a community.
Well,
period.
And here's the thing. I don't know if it's many of us, because I always say it's a difference between a black man and the N. Right. There's a difference there. It's more N's than it is black men. And the cats that's out there, they too busy wanting to be like the kids. They don't want to let go of their past. They want people go. You want to keep on acting. You want to hold on to what you used to. You know what I'm saying? So, the cats that's out here speak for itself. We don't call each other out for our trash. Just like what happened in East Cleveland, there hasn't been one person took accountability. Haven't you? You notice the mayor didn't come out and make any statements?
Right. Well,
And that's the leader of the city.
well, let me ask you this, because I'm gonna talk about. I think that the responsibility of our political leaders is over. I think Donald Trump has taken that away and stepped on it to where the expectation of some of these politicians is not even they way beyond being responsible for the
Saying
people.
it's a lower standard.
Right. Oh man, please. It's like, right now, if anybody who walks in that is responsible, they're gonna need a team to stay in there, because right now it's all about selfish behavior, that's going on. So that mayor, I know that he has a few problems going on in there. And I had asked you before about, some type of change as far as, not just in the mayor, but in almost every department up there. If you've been up there for more than a couple of years, you're part of the problem to me. So how do you feel now about the mayor? I can hear some of the things you're saying, but how do you feel about his responsibility in this situation, not only this situation, but and pretty much a lot of them that's been going on for the last 8 months?
Well, I mean, that's a good question, what you said, if you've been in there a couple of years. I mean, and to be honest with you, that's kind of like with including myself, although I only been in there a year and 7 months. But the point of the matter is that,
Yeah, because I see you fight for
We're talking about the
change.
mayor.
But here's the thing, though. But it's not all about although he's the safety director, he's supposed to. That's his job. He's the face of the city, right?
Right.
Me as the council president, you understand, and the rest of us councilors, we can't even get our math together to hold him accountable and say, "What are you doing?" or the police or anybody else, because we're so disconnected. So to the answer to his question, it's not just the Brandon King. I mean, he just is a major part of the cancer. It's a lot of the cancer within the body of that city hall. You know what I'm saying?
A machine.
It's a machine that's full of people that is not taking accountability.
Right.
So it's not only that, CB, it's also the residents. Because the residents as they want to always say, we're your boss. We put you in, we can take you out.
Right.
So wouldn't you think that after 2 different shootings, and by the way, it was actually 10 people that got shot because people got shot over the weekend. So it was like Saturday and Sunday that people got shot up.
Okay.
So here it is that, you would think that people would say, it's time to get this person removed. No statement, no plan, no availability. It's time to start cracking whip. That's the residents that has to do that.
Okay.
Well, this is the last thing that we're gonna talk about.
Oh, and can I say this last thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I meant to say this too. Talk about the. They rank you about, is you going to be a high school dropout? without your education.
Okay.
So our kids are graduating. So the school system has to take accountability too.
All right. Thank you, Councilman Twine. Sorry about that. Thank you, Councilman Twine. We will be right back. My name is Fob. I got Esther behind the beats and the boards, and I got Da Vinci up in the building with us with Councilman Twine. And we are Ghettopass Radio. We'll be right back. Boom. What I wanted to ask you before we went to that break, but I'll ask you now, is you had said something before we came on the air that was very interesting that I said a lot of times, is that how people are profiting off of black people's ignorance. Like, you know what I mean? And like, you know, can you expand on that or your view? Because I say it a lot, but what is your view of it in this type of situation?
Well, to be honest with you, every day it comes across my mind that I want to leave this alone. And here's why. Because like I said, profiting off of black ignorance is big business. They make money off of us. We the highest we the highest spender. We the highest consumers in the world. And we also the highest that go to the penitentiary. But yet and still they build up off us. They stole from us. And we still, like in the music industry, they claw themselves to get into the music industry knowing they're going to get robbed. Right. And the thing about it, not only is they getting robbed, but the music industry is helping killing them. But these type of things is like I said in the penitentiary. The men that's there work way more harder for 2 cents, or let me say about 15 cents an hour for some ramen noodle soups than they work for their children at home. So you got to ask yourself the question, what are you doing, black man? What are you doing, black woman? Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't always be clowns. We gotta do something different. If you look at all the Real Housewives from Atlanta and everything, they make money off of them being clowns. These shows is big now. They make money off of drama. And who brings the drama? Black people. When you look at the internet, the rate. I mean, and the dude make money while he sleep. Because our ignorant butts is going doing their work for him. World star!
Well, no,
world star!
Actually, he's dead.
Is he?
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, his family making money.
No.
Who's making?
It's a situation with that, but
no, I'm just somebody making whichever. I don't care who making the money. And let me say this: if Zuckerberg, if he don't got his own website, somebody got that money. But the bottom line is you're profiting off of black ignorance. No, because you uploading ignorant stuff. You know, kids is getting bullied on there.
All right. Well, all right, we got to talk about my boy, the rich homie, Quan. My man. Damn. I wish I had this picture. I know I can find it somewhere.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. I'm ready, man. Hey, thank y'all for watching, man. It's like right now we're trying to rush this show in, so you know we started a little bit late. So you know it was my fault because you think it's easy looking like this, just walking in. No, I ain't looking like this. Lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Bang, ready, oh, my leg. I'm gonna try to hold it with good. Bounce with the board. All right. Let's go. Grand, Harvard, Miles, Prince Woody and Woodland for miles, Collinwood, Denison, Edgewood, Kingswood, Linwood,
St. Clair, we here, beach was appear. Carnegie, you hear me, see the prospect, you black, you next, EC, West C, 9379, yeah, that's me, 147, and Lee Road down. In the mix, I'm on the drink. 46, 55, and 46. I'm 36. I'm in the mix. My name is Five. I got Esto behind these beats and these forwards. Now, I got the bitch here, Councilman Twine in the middle with me. Nah. And we are Ghettopass, radio. Let me do this. You Black Prospect Carnegie. See the 50 field for to get ready. Quicksand, Fair Hill, 79, wrong way, Woodland, 116 all the time. Montebello, Fairmont, talk about the Bill Coventry and Bell Yard and Asbury to my yard. No Bell, 105, St. Clair, Lake View, Moonwalk, Wayne Park, in there, Payne 71, Central, Kingsland. Kingsbury, yeah, man. Welcome back to Ghettopass Radio. It's your boy Five all up in the building. I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm having fun. I got Esther behind the beats and the boys. I got Da Vinci and Councilman Twine up in the building with me. I'm just having a good time in here tonight. I don't know. I'm not concentrating. I'm having fun, you know? So welcome back to the show, man. Y'all know Ghettopass Radio is brought to you by WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial. And you go right there on WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghettopass Radio. Anywhere where you're at, Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghettopass Radio. Anywhere where you at. And also go right there to Ghettopass Radio, your local social medias, and watch some clips and see what Ghettopass Radio is talking about and what we see and that we like or whatever. And right there on Ghettopass Radio, all right? Then also y'all go right there to Land Hustle TV on YouTube and listen to Ghettopass Radio in its entirety. You can actually watch us do the show, the whole show, non-stop, right? Right there on Land Hustle TV. I'm telling you, like I'm in here right now, I'm sweating because I can't take a break, all right? So shout out to everybody who tunes in to Land Hustle TV. So what's up? I got some really bad news. We just got finished talking about Fat Man Scoop. We literally just got finished talking about Fat Man Scoop and how he was just very big in my life, you know.
Right.
And today.
Not even 2 hours ago.
Today.
Yeah.
Today, somebody I was on tour with.
Right.
You know, I know this guy. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of the ones where you like, come on, man. Now, when the people be talking about unexpected death, some people, we expect it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like some folks be like, all right.
Yeah.
You know, we got to see him go down that route. Yeah.
Right.
Not this guy, because he stayed out of the news basically for a long time.
Yeah, and I'm a friend of his and I see his lives.
Right.
He go live every day. I didn't see this one.
Right. This is bad. So Rich Homie Quan passed away today. And I would just give y'all the way that they said it. They said he was found foaming at the mouth and wasn't breathing. Said his girlfriend said he was on the couch in the morning when she took her son to school. So when she put a blanket over him, she said when she had got home, she noticed that he hadn't moved.
Wow.
And she said that's when she said that about this. And you know, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, first of all, and condolences out to his family and his friends, man. It's like this is one of the kind of things that that's just horrible, man. It's like I really can't believe this. This is like I can't believe this one.
You know,
After him, and he just announced, I think it was like last week or something, that he was telling everybody like YSL had nothing to do with what happened to his father's situation, the shooting that happened at his father's barbershop. So,
right. Okay.
you know, so I was like, yeah, so this is crazy, like, you know. But I'm glad he was able to get that statement out to even help Young Thug in his case, you know, because they was blaming that on his crew or whatever.
Well, you know, I myself, I just says that it's just, I was just seeing like a lot of people were just talking with him. Like the other day, like I was like, you know, I was like, oh, Quan did an interview, you know what I mean? And I'll just say this here, probably one of the fun moments I had with Quan was that this is my first time ever meeting him. I ain't meet him yet, right? So this is the first show I'm doing with him, and I'm waiting. I'm doing a sound check or whatever, and he comes in, and I'm like, dang, he's taller than I thought, right? You know, my brain, I'm always trying to, you know, like, dang, man, ain't nobody my height, even too short taller.
He's looking at television,
you know. And so, and I just remember like, it was a new type of show that I had ever done, and I think for him too, I think it was his first time ever doing it, and it was like one of the big old tattoo shows. It was a big tattoo show that we did, and I remember he was like, man, if I had some time, I go to get me some ink. And like, you just should have seen all of the tattoo artists like, man, I'll do it for free. It's just crazy, man. It's like, so rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, man. I hope that this situation is not, you know, something that could have been prevented.
Right. Whatever they alleged it was.
Right. I ain't going off the alleged stuff.
Right.
So look here, let me ask you this here, Twine. You know about Rich Homie Quan?
Not at all.
Okay, now check this out.
I mean, you know,
you know the songs, though.
You know the songs.
Man, stop it. I know the name, but I don't know the song.
Oh no, you do.
Yo, you know the songs. You know the songs.
Because it was back in it was back in the 2000s, but he was out.
Yeah, whichever way, just listening to what Five said, you know, although I don't know homies, you know, firsthand, you
His
know.
calendar, right.
I just would say, you know, anytime anybody lose their life, you know, it's always bad and sad, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen other people commenting on saying that, you know, they miss him and everything. So apparently he has him in Florida.
Young Thug.
He was actually on fire before Thug. He actually really popped off, I guess, in that run that Wayne had. That was when he came out. Rich Homie came out around that time.
How did he pass?
Well, they don't know yet.
Alleged.
Well, they don't know yet. They don't know yet. It's
I
like
mean, was it alleged violence or?
No. It seemed like he died in his sleep. It seemed like he died in his sleep. It said that it was foam coming out. That could be a seizure. It could be a seizure. You know what I mean? So I'm not even the one to even be, you know, alleging, speculating on anything.
Something like that, you know. So now we went from gun violence to health, you know, and sometimes we got to look at, you know, the food we eat, you know, some of the drugs we take, you know, edibles or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Over or under the counter.
Hello, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, whichever, like Five said, we don't know what the cause is, but we do know it had to be some type of health issue, you know, for foam to be coming in his mouth.
Yeah, and I'll say this here is that for anybody who's out there, I would just say put this out here. For anybody who's out there who's saying that things are the same as they was back in the day, in the last 5 to 10 years, drugs have changed in a massive way. Wow. Like a massive way. Like they know they can die. Right now, I know that for sure. So I know that anybody who's smart enough to understand, nobody's out here.
Is like sex. You know, how many of us have risk crazy stuff that's out there, but we still trying it, right? Mm-hmm. So with the drugs and everything, they feel like they're looking for that ultimate boom, like it's a such thing. You know, same thing what we fish for when we have sex. We looking for that ultimate boom.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this here. I'm not even talking about like the common stuff, the cocaine, the speed, or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Ozempic.
Oh yeah,
you know, stuff like that.
They making up stuff. I mean, what about a lot of people didn't believe me when I said this. Some people is taking bed.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know nothing about that, man.
Yeah, seriously, because they said there's some oil on the bed bug's body.
Yeah, that's called your body. They didn't suck, man.
Yeah, so you know, you think about that. Why would you think that even? Who would even think about doing something crazy like that? And then who would think about taking embalming fluid?
Yeah.
Well, no. Now listen, that's a whole different sport.
Glue.
I'm telling you something. But that's what. Listen, to what I'm telling y'all is that what they was taking back in the day is not what they available now. So that's what I'm telling you. I got a kid that used to be with me in one of my programs, and he actually OD'd and died off of some laced marijuana.
Okay.
And he was found in the living room and the whole thing. So I'm just saying, guys, be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful out here.
Right.
I think that, you know, when you talking about drug education and things like that, because, you know, like going back on Rich Homie Quan, I mean, you know, and, you know, you don't know what it is, but I'm starting to learn this. A lot of young people starting to have a lot of strokes and a lot of seizures and stuff like that.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
We black men health need to be taken more serious as well as mental health.
All the time. Shout out,
no,
rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Condolences to your family. My name is Five. Esto behind the beats and the boards. I got Da Vinci in the building with us. And Councilman Twan is up in here. Boom. Hey, not trying to say anything about anything, but I am saying that, like what Councilman Twan has said, is that I know for sure some of the stuff that I was doing back in the day, I still feel like sometimes it's affecting me. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that it's a whole bunch of folks who just put their bodies through so much that, you know, it aged their body in ways that, you know, that they could have a stroke or have one of those, you know, massive aneurysms. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you just did so much.
80% of recovering addicts die.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
I'm serious. I've seen every one of my friends over time, they passed early. It's a crazy thing.
It catches up with you.
Yeah. You don't know what your body going through.
Just like cigarettes, you know, when you smoking and everything, that cancer sneaks inside you. And it's amazing what smoke can do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. In my case, let me look in the camera. In my case, any health problem that I come up with at the end of mine, I did it. I definitely did. Don't be looking at nobody talking about it was the food. No, it wasn't. Nope. I participated in this death. So anybody who's saying that, you know, it's not going to, but I do say this is that if you try every day to make it happen, make it better, man, do your thing, man. I'm with y'all. Anybody who's trying to get up out of that dependency life, do it. If it's for you, because some of you people, I don't like you sober. I'm sorry. I don't want to be around you. You know what I mean? Cause you know, like if you was a good partier and now you just around here putting everybody through the AA because you in it.
Yeah, me.
Go on somewhere, man. Go on somewhere. You know, because I tell people all the time, my God ain't your God. My relationship with God is mine is a marriage, and if I don't need your marriage advice on my marriage, don't get in my business. It's a good way to get checked. All right, I'm ready, dog.
Speed and roller sound in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is Ghettopass. Ready. Oh. My land. Queensland. Bounce with ya boys. Now, I got something for you. 55th, 93rd now. 93rd, that's what you heard. 46 and 79, they're getting there. I'm getting mine. Kids warm and Seville. Hanging with player team on Seville. Prospect and Woodland, that's my land. Like Cleveland, Englewood, it's all good. It's like college, Collinwood. I'm on West 9 and Detroit. I'm Western 5. You get my point. I'm in the 5th. I'm on the flats. And I'm live, baby. And that's facts. John Adams. And they stick. I catch you when you sleep. And then you slept. Try sing. Come try me. You catch me on 116 now. 131. I'm on one. I got one. By the baller. Down in them Brook, Wichita. You can't tell me that no take orders. Money fine. I got Escobar to the board. I got the bitch here cause with Twan in the building with me. And we all ghetto, bang, ready, oh. I might go back in. I'm gonna try something. This might come out crazy. Let me see. My bad. Hey, anyway, welcome back to Ghettopass Radio. It's your boy Five. All up in the building. I got Esther behind these beats and the boards. I got the veteran Councilman Twan in the building with me, and we all Ghettopass Radio. Man, it's hard to like. It's like this is one of them days. This is one of them shows, man. It's just like what else? What else could I come up with? That could be, any more, negative or just bad, just down, you know what I mean? And this is what I want to speak on. Do you think that the black man is losing his power? Hold on, wait. I'm just saying, losing his power as far as being that, that alpha male protector, you know what I mean? Very conscious, smart, that kind of thing, like the parent, the one that, you know what I mean? That whole little thing. Is we losing our power to just other folks who are taking up the mantle of, what we used to consider strong black men.
I think we're taking a seat. That's what I think's happening right now. I think we're taking a seat, not because there's too many angles to fight. I think we've been taking a seat. So it's there, but I think we took a seat. I think we took a seat because all the power got thrown another direction, and we didn't grab it. We just took a seat. And because if I told you, I already told you, even with music, I'm a hip hop head, yes. I listen to the radio, yes. 90% 90% of what's playing right now are female rap artists.
Okay, Twan, where we at?
Well, yeah, I think that the power has been definitely stripped from the black man. I think that the black man has been stripped when they start providing the women with the Section 8 and the benefits of not having a man.
Right.
By giving them housing and
Substitute.
food and everything else. The only thing you need to do is get the man to impregnate you, and we'll take care of the family. And then that give us the leverage to tax the man, put him in penitentiary, because he can't afford to get child support. Pay child support. 9 times out of 10, the black man going to be trying to hustle and trying to, rob Paul to pay Peter. So you set up traps and barriers so he can't be able to provide. And so it's a vicious cycle. And anytime the black woman realized that, the black man raised his voice just a little bit, she said, well, okay, what do? They said, you see a lot of jokes. Don't make me call the police on you. Remember the movie with the bushy white? And what was that called? When she was, the comic of... when he was running from the police.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. E40 in it. And
she takes the power away. It's the same thing when they came up with the number for the kids. It took the power away from the parent.
Well, that's the thing about it. It's a vicious cycle. And as long as the black man is, being broken down into a female mindset, what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be, because it's like I'm want to go to jail and things like that, and they don't have no control. So therefore, the children, like I always say, if the man don't know his role and the woman don't know her role, how we expect the kid to know their role?
And then it's not only just power within men and women now. It's power. See, now the kids don't listen. You see, you got power structure being pulled from you from all directions now. You work for a boss that's not a colored person. You're pulled from your children, and they become the boss, attacking you with, I'll call the police. You can't touch me. You can't do this, that. The mother agrees with it. So all of it attacks you. And that's when I said, that's why the guys sit back. They fall back. Because they trying to keep from going to jail for one, and stuff like that. So, like I said, they took a seat. Nobody's stepping up and saying, okay, hold on, we got to change, because you have to have power to do that.
But okay, go ahead, Twan.
I just was going to say the last thing, Five, is that, when you got a lot of the brothers and they stepping into ready-made families and trying to be a father to a ready-made family,
right.
And you got to worry about, you fall out with the woman, or if you chastising the child into them, then next minute they accusing you of sexual assault, which the sexual assaults is like a 96% chance you're going to get convicted, because coming out the gate, a lawyer is going to charge you a minimum of $15,000 to represent you for a free lie. So, that kind of scares a man away from wanting to be in a child's life. Even his blood child, some of the women had manipulated their kids to lie on the man and said that he touched them wrong, or he abused them wrong, or he did something wrong to them, and they brainwashed the kids to hate their father. So, the man, to Five's question, the man has been stripped of his power and authority.
I just, because somebody...
I really see that too.
Yeah, because, we were speaking about how a person, would think when we was talking about that brother that played in the superhero movie, got chased by a woman. I
forgot his name too. Yeah.
But we was talking about him, and I was like, to me, if you just show that to me, I'm be so paranoid. On everything that, what, because the image of the strong black man has turned into the monster. And it's like, you can't even say, look here, I'm going to show you I was not even an aggressor in this. But because of the stereotype, I believe the stereotype of, I'll say, King Kong. King Kong had that girl in his hand. And like it was just like
you definitely hitting on something.
You know, it was just that thing, the big gorilla, and you know, no matter what she does to him, he must treat her gently no matter what.
But it's two attacks because you have that, you have devalue, and we're being demasculated. So you have the ones with the money that can do powerful things are being looked at as weak because they're looked at that they have them doing female actions or looking like females, and then the ones that are strong that are broke, they're getting broken because they don't have no money to. It's like it's being hit on both sides, man. It's crazy.
Good. But it kind of leads back to what Five opened up this interview all about. The show is about, you know, the violence and the health and, you know, the cycle of what's going on with the violence in the community. So, you know, it takes a man to teach a young man how to be a man, right? So here in the case, you got a lot of emotional males out here today. It's a difference, like I always say, between the man and the male. And, you know, when you get somebody and you step on their toe, they're like, I'm going to shoot you. And the first thing they run to is a gun. And then they, you know, shooting you and doing all kind of emotional stuff. You look on Facebook, Instagram, it's always a battle with men on Facebook and doing, you know, feminine things, you know, yelling, you know what I'm saying? When did we ever come to a point where, you know, either, you know, you got something to say to somebody, you approach them and you either have that dialogue with them, but you don't go up on those social media and then you take your beef on those social media and everything, and you know that's emotions.
Well, that's the reason why I was saying, especially in a situation that you're involved in. We're not going to dive into it, but I always say that once a thing goes to a certain point, you know what I mean? Like, it's certain things you can do to keep the whole thing of, we could probably come to some kind of resolution with this. Yeah. But once it's certain things that you can do where it's like, it ain't no turning back.
Yeah, you cross a certain line.
Right. And so, but that's, because I know for sure is that the movement on, you know, having black men feel like they have to cower down in order to be first accepted, and then the first don't make it seem like they're not as intimidating or masculine as they are.
Right.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That goes back to, like you were saying, though. I mean, the system purposely wants you up in there.
Powerless,
so they remember when it was a white woman you had to worry about dating and accuse you of rape. Now you got to worry about, you know, a black woman accusing you of that. That style kind of, if you notice, it kind of faded away about dating a white woman. Yeah. Now a lot of the black women is upset because a lot of black men is going to who? They going all over there, Asia. They go over there, and even white men is doing it too.
Well, if they were smart, they'd go to the DR.
Yeah, they're going over there. They're going over there. But the bottom line, they're not finding love. They're not finding love amongst the black women.
And you want to know something? And that was
not the American black woman. We still like the black woman.
Check this out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to talk to y'all next week. Hey, thanks for joining us. And my name is Five. I got Esther behind these beats and these boards. I got Da Vinci up in the building with us, and I got our special guest, Councilman Twan, that's been up in there with us. And we are Ghettopass Radio. And we'll talk to y'all in a minute. We gone. Boom. So look here, guys. We're going to leave y'all too because we got to get this show out to y'all really quickly. So I want to just say thank you to Councilman Twan for coming through one more time for us, man, and explaining to us what's going on out there in EC. And we're going to try to do what we can to help y'all out there, man. Just call on us. We got you, for real. It's like, thanks to Da Vinci in the building. You got something to say to these folks?
Hey, man. Let's try to stop some of this gun violence, seriously.
All the time. Esto, you got something to say to these folks?
Bingo, Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
On the 46th.
Oh, yeah. For all y'all out there.
All y'all in
y'all come
the Cleveland area.
We got game night.
46
we got game day. On Saturdays, y'all get to come through. If y'all out here in the local area of Cleveland, go ahead and reach out to us on Saturday, 12 p.m. We're opening up the doors. Game start at 1:30, and I'll be hosting a little bit, and
Bingo.
then you come on through. Come on through. All right, we'll talk to you in a minute.